What is going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? I do apologize for this video being a day later, but without further ado, you guys are going to get this video right now, so let's get started. What I have for you today is I want to talk about my thoughts about the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 that was announced last week, and that thing looks very slick. I watched the event like at least 2 times to get a grasp of what was being announced in there, and also I've seen a couple of videos and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts about it. Now, what I have here is the Galaxy Note 4. Alright, this is bought straight from AT&T, but I recently switched to T-Mobile. I had to unlock this thing and then got it working on T-Mobile's network, so I did switch over to their carrier. And I loved this Note 4 ever since. I got this last year in May of 2015, and this thing has served me well. I did not get the Note 5 because I didn't see a sense in upgrading. Plus, I didn't really need the extra power at the time. Therefore, the Note 5 was not a go for me. But I really loved that phone as well. The only thing I didn't like was there was no micro SD expansion. But guess what? The Note 7 that has come back. So let's talk a little bit about the hardware of the Note 7. So it's got a curved display, kind of like the Galaxy S7 Edge, no, but it's curved on both sides. Or actually, I think the S7 Edge was the same as well. But you get the idea. The curved back and the curved screen, and they use Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and I must say that thing looks very nice. I mean, when you're using the device, and you're scrolling down on the notification bar. I mean, from the way they described it, it's supposed to feel like it's supposed to feel better in your hands. Now, my Note 4 right here, I mean, for the most part, it does feel good right now. But the thing is, the size is very flat, nice and flat. The Note 7 was a little bit rounded, but just by looking at it, the iPhone 6 and the 6S have a similar design, but I feel like Samsung's quality doesn't make it seem slippery in the hands. And just by looking at the pictures, I must say, I think they got themselves a very good product right here. And they were trying to figure out, okay, how would they curve the glass without trying to bend some of the components or something. I couldn't recall from the event. That was one thing that I couldn't remember very well. But they said that this was a big challenge for them, but you know what? Just by looking at it, I must say they nailed it. Yeah, and it has the same camera as the Galaxy S7 Edge, 12 megapixel sensor, and that was a very good camera. It had lots of improvements, and then it got a bigger battery as well, which is still built in, but the Note 7 has a micro SD card slot, and you can expand it up to 256 gigabytes. That's insane. I have a 64 gigabyte card in my Note 4 right now, and the internal storage already was 32 gigabytes. The Note 4, you could bump it up to 128, I believe. And now the Note 7, they actually doubled the internal storage, going from 32 to 64 gigabyte. And of course, you can expand it up to 256 gigabytes of storage. And it's going to come in 4 different colors: black, onyx black, silver titanium, gold, I forgot what was the specific name for that, and blue coral. And I was a little surprised that they didn't have a white version of the Note 7, but sometimes they just like to change things up a little bit. And the silver titanium, I would say, looked very close to the white. It wasn't too bad, but I think out of all of them, believe it or not, onyx black had to be my favorite one because it's all black. It's got a glass screen. Not only that, but alloy aluminum on the back, which was insane. Like I had to rewatch it again to make sure that I did see that right. Although I didn't see it on the event, but one of the videos I've seen online mentioned that. But it looks like that seems to be a case just by looking at some of the pictures. And plus, it's got an improved S Pen, which they made a tip a little bit smaller now, so that you got better accuracy when using it on the phone. And of course, it's retractable as well, so the way you take it out, you just push it. It's like a button. Not only that, but this Galaxy Note 7 is water resistant. And it can last up to 30 minutes in 500 or in 5 meters of water or 500 meters of water. I couldn't recall. I think it was 5 meters. Yeah, I mean 500 meters would just be too good to be true. I believe it was 5 meters. And they try to seal everything up. They even sealed the S Pen up. Now the thing is, you're going to be changing accessories here on the Note 7 and going from micro USB to USB Type C. But the good thing about the Note 7 is that they're each going to come with a little adapter, so that way you can still use your old micro USB cable. So it'll go from USB Type C to micro USB, and then you connect your micro USB cable from your old Galaxy products, and then charge your phone up that way as well. Other than that, the Note 7, you can pre-order right now, and there are actually some special deals going on right now through the carrier's website. T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, I believe. I can't recall, but I've seen T-Mobile and AT&T try to put deals out there. And this will be released on August 19th, and I must say the Note 7 looks very nice. Will I be looking to upgrade? Again, probably not, because believe it or not, I actually don't have that big of a problem with the Note 4 right now. The only problem that I had before was battery life, which I actually just got a new battery on it before I went on vacation this year. And, battery was a little bit better, but I've noticed that it wasn't as much as it used to be when I first got the phone. So what I ended up doing was wiping the whole device and then resetting it up like it was fresh, and basically just put back some stuff that I used the most, and then everything else I just didn't install yet, like some of the tweaks. That way I can tweak this device a little bit. But other than that, battery life has been really well on the Note 4 with this brand new battery, and I'm at 42% battery life right now, and I turned this thing on 6 o'clock in the morning, and plus I did Bluetooth streaming in the car. Other than that, and I can't imagine with the Note 7 on what that battery is like. The only issue that I would have is if it goes bad, how would I go about replacing it? Probably have to take the whole thing apart, or I don't know how the disassembly process will be going on the Note 7. But overall, the Note 7, I love that thing. And, all four colors are nice. I think the silver and titanium one aren't really my favorite ones out there. It would have to be either blue coral or the onyx black. But I can tell you right now, that onyx black looked very nice. Compared to the Galaxy S7 Edge where it's black and gray, the Note 4 was all black, and that thing just looks killer. Hey, in my opinion, it looks better than the iPhone. And we can start wars if you like. Go ahead. But, that's just an opinion. You guys can think and say what you have to say. My opinion is mine, your opinion is yours. You think iPhone looks better, or you like the iPhone better than Android? Great. Do take whatever is comfortable for you. So what do you guys think about the Note 7? Do you guys think that you will be purchasing one? Are you going to purchase one? Are you going to upgrade from your old phone? You're going to upgrade from iPhone to the Note 7, or you want to get a Galaxy S7 Edge and a Galaxy S7? And one thing that I want to point out there is, like, the Note 5 was jumped all the way to the Note 7. What happened with the Note 6? Well, here's the thing. From what I've heard, Samsung wanted to keep their naming accuracy. So they had the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge out there, and they figured, okay, let's try to keep all the names together. Therefore, instead of the Note 6, we're going to call it the Galaxy Note 7. So technically, it's still a 6th generation phone, but they just decided to skip one number up. And so that way, it'll line up nicely with the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge, with it being in between the S7 and the Note 7. And that's why they decided to jump to the Galaxy Note 7 naming brand. And that was pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.